Okay, hey guys, it's Asha. Welcome back to Reading with Toby. Today I have my January TBR for you guys. Now, I actually have no idea what books I'm going to be reading this month. We're going to figure it out as this video goes along. You guys will see what I mean, because I actually have no idea what I'm in the mood to read, what I want to read, but yes, we will figure it out. So the very first thing that we can do to figure out a book is my TBR jar. I'm really excited about this for the very first month. I did a whole video. I will link it here or there, whichever way, and down below so you guys can see what I'm talking about for this TBR jar. I talked about all the books in here and why I'm doing it and all that stuff. But I basically have 12 books that have been on my shelf for a really long time, and I pick one a month, and I have 2 putbacks for the entire year, so yeah. I'm not planning on using it this month, but we'll see. All right, I'm really nervous because I have like a couple, I think like kind of big books on my shelf, and January is going to be a pretty busy month for me. I'm actually doing my OB-GYN rotation in a different city at a different hospital, and I heard that it's a very busy month, so I'm not sure how much reading I'll be able to get done, but we're gonna try anyway. All right, so let's pick out a book for the TBR jar. All right, I'm gonna go with this one. This one. Oh, okay, I see it. The first one is Burial Rites. So the first book I'm going to read this year, maybe not the first one, but in the month of January, is Burial Rites by Hannah Kent. I think Hannah or Hannah Kent, something like that. Is that right? So I will go get that book. Hold on, so let's go get it. So here is the book, Burial Rites by Hannah Kent. This cover is gorgeous. Wow, I'm actually pleased with this. I think it's gonna be a good one. This is a historical fiction novel following a woman who's like the first woman, what is it, sentenced to death, I think, in Iceland. Is that right? Am I thinking of that right? Something like that. Yeah, this made some big buzz around BookTube a while ago. People really enjoyed it. So we will try it out. It looks like it's big, but it's only about 300 pages. So we got our first book for the month of January. I think this is also a great book to read during the winter month since it takes place in Iceland. I feel like it's the perfect setting. So we got that one. All right, so the second book I thought we would get via the magical readathon. I am still participating in that. It just took me a while to finish Ninth House. I actually did a whole 24-hour readathon end of the year trying to finish up some books. I'll link that for you guys where I did end up finishing Ninth House. So we can go ahead and pick our third prompt. So let me go ahead and get to that. I moved over a little bit so I can put the recording here. So I finished chapter 2, and you are apparently supposed to click the little completio button. Wait, let me get to where it is real quick. So the last prompt I had was read an urban fantasy, so I chose Ninth House. So apparently you're supposed to click this completio button. Someone commented, thank you for that. So you are supposed to click that. Okay, so we're gonna click it and then see what else happens, because apparently there's more prompts after that, which I didn't do on chapter 1, but that's okay. Okay, so let's see what it says. Okay, so we are on the Hogwarts Express, sitting in our little compartment. Ron is there. We're all chatting about our summer, and it says, what do you want to do next? So I can either play a game of Wizard's Chess or chat to Hermione about your summer reads while Ron naps. I think I would like to chat to Hermione about my summer reads. So I'm gonna click that one, and Ron can nap. Okay, next it says, so I'm talking to Hermione about some books, and she's telling me that there's actually a book club that formed last year at Hogwarts, and do I want to join? Obviously I want to join, so sign me up. That sounds amazing. All right, so here's my next reading prompt. I better read a book or read a book that has been picked by a book club of your choice recently or in the past. It can be an online book club or a local one. What? I'm not in any book clubs, and I don't really want to do that. I may just skip that one and just go ahead and do chapter 3. I know some of you guys will get mad and not appreciate that, but you know, I'm just gonna do that. Let's just see what happens. I can't think, buddy reading book is like really hard for me to do with people because I'm so busy, and I can't think of a book club book. So we're just gonna go ahead and go to chapter 3. All right, guys, don't be mad at me. All right, so we're on to chapter 3. Okay, so we are now at Hogwarts and we're having breakfast the first day of classes, and we are with Jenny, and she has some stuff out for me already. So I pick, what do I feel like having? I can have warm cinnamon and honey porridge, buttered toast, eggs, sausage, and bacon, cornflakes, and a warm toast with jam, or pumpkin and carrot cake dessert for breakfast. I think I'm gonna go with the buttered toast, egg, sausage, and bacon because I like me a traditional breakfast. Okay, so now in my first class, which is herbology. Okay, so basically I have, it says, sadly, you don't yet know a spell that would allow you to split yourself in 3, although it would be very helpful. So you have to pick what you'll do tonight because there's a bunch of different things going on. So Hermione pointed out that there's a dueling club and the first meeting is tonight. And then nearly headless Nick invited me to his 500th death day party, but then Wood is telling me that there is a Quidditch practice. So what do I do? Go to the dueling club, go to Quidditch practice, or go to nearly headless Nick's 500th death day party? So I have been loving ghost stories lately. So I think I'm gonna go to nearly headless Nick's 500th death day party. I always thought they were interesting characters in the book. So let's click that one. Oh, okay, we got our reading prompt. Oh, it's just read a paranormal book or a book that has ghosts. All right, so that's actually good. I don't know why, like after 9th house, there's ghosts in that and I really liked it. So I was literally thinking, I actually think I like ghosts as in my stories. So I need to find a book with ghosts. One of the books for my book of the month for January has ghosts in it. So I may just pick that one as my book. That's actually perfect. The book is called, let me tell you guys, I think I'm just gonna go with that one so I can read it. And I literally decided to pick it because it has a ghost side to it. It's called, here we go, The Sundown Motel by Simon St. James. It is a thriller. It says it's a creep-tastic ghost story where a woman finds the rundown motel her aunt was last seen in, and it's death haunted. So I think I saw Riley Marie talk about this book. I think it was her. I saw someone mention it and said it was actually a really good thriller and ghost story. So I think that's going to be the ghost book that I'm going to read. I'm super excited. All right, so we got 2. So I think I'm going to pick 2 more. I was going to do a whole 2020 reading goals, but I don't really have that many reading goals. I just want to read 3 books a month, at least 3 books a month. It doesn't sound like a lot, but I'm like pretty busy with school and stuff, and 3 books seems to be like a good amount that I can definitely get to. If I can read more, that's great. And then I also want to read more diverse books. Just be more aware of the books I'm choosing and making sure I'm having more diverse authors, characters, stories, because it's really easy to just read everything you want, and then if you take a step back, you'll be surprised at the lack of diversity you have in those books. So I think I'm going to go with 2 other books. I think I'm going to pick a science fiction because I haven't really been wanting to read a science fiction book. And then I will go and choose a diverse book. So let me go look, and this is kind of weird because I don't even have my book set yet. But I'm gonna go look through my bookshelf and pick out a book because all my new science fiction books that I bought are right there. So I'm gonna pick one of those and I'll be right back. All right, I finally got my books. So the first book that I chose for my science fiction is going to be Waking Gods by Sylvia Nouvelle. This is the second book in the Sleeping Giants series. I read the first one a couple years ago and I really enjoyed it. This is a very entertaining science fiction novel. It's kind of has like, the first one at least had like kind of it was very thrilling and engaging and crazy. And the ending, I was just like, what? But yeah, I'm excited. So this is going to be the first one. It's told in like emails and interviews and things like that. So it's a really quick read. I'm excited for this one. So the first one followed a young girl who fell into a hole. Turns out she fell into the hand of a giant robot alien. She grows up to become a scientist and kind of works on that robot alien, and then things start to go down. So this is the second book. Excited to finally finish this one. And then the next book I chose is this one here, My Sister the Serial Killer. I feel like I'm sitting really far. Let me come closer. Is My Sister the Serial Killer by Oyinkan Braithwaite. I just looked up how to pronounce it. I'm pretty sure that's how. I love this cover. It is beautiful. I love it. And it's a tiny little hardback, so things will be perfect. Hopefully get through it in January. This is exactly as it sounds. A woman is like a nurse or a doctor, and her sister is a serial killer and keeps killing all her boyfriends. And I think is following, like, one day she asks her sister again, hey, I need your help cleaning up again. And I think it takes off from there. I'm really excited to read this. Okay, so these are my 3 books that I have currently. I have Burial Rites, my TBR pick. We got Waking Gods, science fiction. We have My Sister the Serial Killer, a thriller. And then I also have the other thriller, which is my ghost story that I'm excited to read. So we have a lot of good books for January. I am excited. I hope you guys enjoyed this weird TBR video. I don't really know what I was doing making it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye.